Howdy everybody, it's your pal Misty. Welcome back to VLogMas. It's day 21. We only have a couple of days left. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're going to open some Advent. We're going to do some talking. So I appreciate y'all being here. Hello Cheryl, thank you for being here. And hello Camille, I appreciate you both. We're talking about storms already. Cold and icky. Yeah, Cheryl, we hope your daughter can make it. She's traveling. Hello, Mary. Thanks for joining. We are having calls here every day in Texas about the upcoming weather tomorrow night because it is supposed to get down to like 15 degrees, which for us is super cold. And that's down here in the Houston area where it's warmer because we're farther south. So it is... I'm prepared is what I will say. It is something hard to prepare for was what I was going to say, but I am prepared as I can be. I have my battery backups charged just in case we lose power. I will run the heat tomorrow, try to keep it up at least 70 as we go into tomorrow evening, just in case we lose power. So I'll have some heat in the house. I have both of my 5-gallon water jugs filled up. So I have 10 gallons of water. And I have places to go if I don't have water, but I don't anticipate that happening again. Certainly the apartments will do a better job this time in anticipation of cold weather. They've been sending us notices. We've been having calls every day about work. And of course, I'm in the lucky position where almost nobody is actually in Texas, except for all of the people who train. Which means that if any of us lose power, it's going to be a heck of a day on Friday, but that is like more than 24 hours away, and it is not a today problem, but it is something to talk about. And we do definitely talk about the winter weather a lot in our little group in my Discord, because I don't know how y'all do it. I don't understand the cold weather. It's so new and different, and I mean, it's a little bit fun meeting new people who live even up north or in Canada where it is ridiculously cold. And I mean, I understand why y'all complain about it. It's like us here in the South when we complain about it being hot, right? Because it gets hot down here. I don't know what to do with it. I don't understand how y'all deal with that. I literally don't. It's just one of those things that if you didn't grow up with it, I just don't. I don't know, but I'm as prepared as I can be. So before we go into Advent, if y'all have any tips or tricks, we can talk about that after. Yes, it is super cold it's going to be, first of all, it's below freezing. That's cold enough for us. We don't know how to do that. The only good news right now is that it hasn't been raining since yesterday or the day before. So everything is drying out. So hopefully it won't be too bad. Hello, Carolyn. She said you wanted to pop in and say hi. Oh, you're waiting for Santa to come? How exciting. How very exciting. There will be pictures, and I can't wait to see them. Hello, Tisharia. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Camille says she's already sent the mom text to the kids telling them to stay their adult butts at home. I'm sure my mom will make sure that I'm all set as I can be, and I'm sure they are as set as they can be. Mary says she's working from home on Friday. Yeah, that's one good thing is... although there is a site locally to where I live, and that's where I worked for a long, long time. I've been a work-at-home person since before work-at-home became more of a thing. So we are already at home. The problem is, again, none of the people we're teaching are there. And they may be up north, but y'all are more accustomed to that. And so... we don't know. We're just hoping we don't lose power and that we don't lose water. So send Texas positive vibes because we don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing. Yeah. How will baby Claire react to Santa Claus? I don't know. I mean, she's young enough; it could be horrible. Y'all want to know a fun fact about Misty? Not on a Friday. I did not like Santa Claus for a long time, like a long time. I want to say I was like 10 the first time I voluntarily took my picture with Santa Claus, and I was real excited and proud of myself so that I could give it to my mom, because I know she always kind of wanted a picture of me with Santa Claus, or I guess maybe I assumed she did. I remember I was wearing an ET shirt of all things. I don't know. Anyway, I don't, I'm one of those people, and this may be an unpopular opinion, or in certain situations, in all situations when I was young, people who were dressed up just low key freaked me out. I don't understand why. What is Easter Bunny? What? Freaked out. My aunt thought it would be so much fun. I actually blame my aunt. I think it's my aunt Judy's fault for everything. Pretty much. Sorry, Aunt Judy. I love you if you're watching this, because she does watch my videos. But you know it's true. So, like, she thought it'd be real fun to come and be the Easter Bunny. And of course, she knew me and not any of the other kids. So the Easter Bunny sort of focused on me and was hopping at me and coming towards me. It's scary. There's pictures of me being, I don't know, probably around 8 to 10 inside of our vehicle, like kind of hunkered down. And there's a Santa Claus walking right. Why is he clowns? Forget about it. Why are they dressed up like that? Stop dressing up. That's not who you are. What are we doing? Why are there fake dressed up people? I get it now. And I know that it's supposed to be fun, but when I see those pictures of children crying at Santa Claus, I get that it's funny. I do. I also understand that level of fear. And no offense, not funny. It just wasn't funny at the time. It wasn't fun. It wasn't funny. Why is everybody dressed up? Why do I have to sit in their laps? What is these are strangers, stranger danger. We still believe in that around here. Okay. Anyway, I hope that Claire will love Santa Claus. Please let me know, because I hope she loves him. She says that she thinks, Carolyn says she thinks most kids don't like him or find him kind of scary. I still don't really get it. I'm not a dress up person. Like, I am me. I don't understand. I'm not putting fault on anybody who gets joy out of that. There are so many people who role play, the Renaissance fairs and festivals. Like, I get it. And I go to those places. I will not be doing the dressing up. That feels weird to me. I don't understand it. I just don't understand the dressing up. So anyway, I sort of went on a little rant there. Did UPS visit you? I checked right before this live stream, Mom, and I had no package at my door. So Santa Claus is coming for me today, too. Y'all, we won't see what it is till probably Christmas Eve. I think I may open my Christmas Eve presents. Not that I expect anybody to even be able to be here on Christmas Eve, except for maybe my mama, but I'll be here and I'll be opening presents from Santa if anybody wants to come and watch. Oh, hey, Derek, thanks for being here. It's okay if you don't respond right away. Oh, he'll be on a fire truck. Well, that would probably be fun, except for fire trucks are so loud and you never know when they're going to blow their... And so they're still super scary. Fire trucks, super scary. Police cars, super scary. They're so loud, all of a sudden, you don't know when, and then you're going to put Santa on it. Sounds like fun for other people. No, I think most kids really like that. It's fun for them to see and wave and, you know. I cannot. I'm sorry. Excuse me, had to blow my nose there a little bit. This weather is getting me. All right. Let's jump into Advent because it is a Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Today was a good day for me. Pro tip, if you do work in a virtual environment and you go on break and you're going to be doing things on that break that people shouldn't hear, make sure you mute yourself. We had a very fun afternoon, so it made the afternoon a little bit entertaining, even though I'm a little bit more behind now, but it's fine because we always have something that happens, and I pick a trainer to be the winner of the year, and now I know who it's going to be from today. So we are going to do Lego Star Wars. I feel like this is really bright tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I hope y'all don't mind, but we're turning that light off for us tonight because I cannot with a light for some reason. It's really hurting my eyes, and I'm having trouble reading y'all's comments. So if you are new to Lego Advent, we pick what we think will be behind door number today, 21. Maybe a person or a droid, maybe a ship, maybe a building, or a piece of artillery. I see people are already guessing. I am going to go, I kind of want to go with ship. So I think I'm going to. I kind of want to go with person, really, but I also think maybe a person on the 22nd. And then, no, because then there's probably one on the 24th. I'm going to go person. I feel like person droid really hard today for some reason. Sorry if I tricked you and you were trying to go with me. You can switch it. But I'm going to go with person. It'll probably be a ship. All right, let's see. Carolyn guesses artillery. Cheryl guesses ship. Camilla guesses ship. Ship. Oh, dang. See, maybe I should have. Mom guesses R2D2. I'm kind of thinking, Mama, today that it may be today or tomorrow. Or he may be the final day, actually. I don't know. All right, bye. Have fun. All right, day 21. It's way up here at the top. 1, 2, 3. Open it. Oh, no. Wait, what happened? There we go. I don't even know if y'all can see it. Can y'all see it? Hope y'all can see it. What was it? Is it good? Yes, it's a person. Yeah, I'm going to assume it's Luke Skywalker from where he rides the Tauntaun. Because he looks like he's in his Hoth gear. Hoth is a location in Star Wars. It's the ice in Empire Strikes Back, which is, I mean, I suppose it could be debatable because pretty much anything is debatable, but best movie, Empire Strikes Back, by far. Of all of them. All of them, all of the Star Wars stories. Why does he have two? He has two visors to show you. Look, we don't need two visors. And for some reason, he has two lightsabers. So here he is in his cold weather. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Yes, have fun, have fun. Sherry also says person. Person. It's one of the best movies, period. True, it is on my list of just favorite movies ever, but also for Star Wars specifically. And then we have a lightsaber. Boop, boop. Which is why I think it's Luke specifically and not a random person. And it's a blue lightsaber, so makes me think that. I like that one. That's fun. And then we also had another, so to share you 2 pieces today. If you ever need, whoops. These are actually good pieces to have replacements of, though, I feel like, because like you could use them for different things. So I'm not too mad about those 2 extra pieces. I feel like those we could do something big. Backup glasses, just in case. Right, extra pieces for no good reason. I mean, I guess that's the reason. In case you lose the lightsaber, you have another one. In case he loses his glasses. Because I love you, Tasharia, and I know you have 10,000 glasses and never one with you where you are. Diana's here. Hi, Diana. It was indeed a person. Yes, you are correct. I mean, I obviously can't talk, but I just have the one little pair of glasses that y'all got to see the other day because, and I get them from the Dollar Tree too because they're cheap. Howdy, Diana. Sorry, I have a little bit of drink. I have some electrolytes. This, it's already colder, and my lips are chapped. My eyes been kind of watering. Like I said, that's why I turned that light off. It felt so bright, and I normally don't keep it on during the day while I'm working. I just do it for the live streams and my videos, but I was having trouble seeing it. It felt so bright. Again, I don't know. Maybe that's where the scarf comes in, Cheryl, huh? I'm supposed to wear the scarf outside, and that will help me keep my mouth and eyes. Well, no, how do you keep your eyes? Am I supposed to wear glasses in the cold? How do you keep your eyes from drying out? Don't go outside? I mean, because that's a good option. I'm feeling that option right now. Yeah, got to have a few backup. All right, next up, we're doing chocolate. Milk chocolate and dark chocolate edition of the Chalk Zero Advents. If you're new here and have never joined a Your Pal Misty live stream or replay or video, which we'll have tomorrow, we pick the shape behind the door of the day. Today's day 21, so we will be selecting. Mary will choose snowman. But other options that you can also choose are snowflake, gingerbread man, Santa, reindeer, present, and Christmas tree. I still want a present. And I haven't gotten one yet. So that's going to be my guess tonight is a present for milk chocolate. Yes to the scarf and glasses or goggles. Goggles. Like cold weather, like all I think when I think of goggles, I think of swimming. That surely can't be what you're talking about. Oh, like snow goggles. Like I know I've seen like the glasses that go like all the way. I don't know. I don't need any more cold weather. I think I'll be fine. Mama's guessing snowman on both. Diana's guessing Santa. Sherry's with me at present. Cheryl's at Christmas tree. Camille's also with present. And Mary's still at snowman. Day number 21. Look, it's got little mittens. There you go. It's got little mittens. Let's give it a pop. Oh, it popped in, so I feel like not a Christmas tree. I don't think anybody got it. Reindeer. Because I saw like the ones Luke Skywalker wears. So I need goggles like this. Got it. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Can I wear my Dollar Tree readers and help them? Hey, LB's here. Hey, LB. She gets gingerbread man. You're not wearing goggles. I'm not wearing goggles either. I'm not doing it. You feel like you always pick that. Maybe you'll be right. Maybe you'll be right with gingerbread. It is, isn't it? I don't want it to be that though. I don't want it to be snowman. You still got one more to pick from. Those of you who keep thinking it's going to be a snowman, I do too. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to guess that it is a snowman because I still want a present. But you can pick what you think it's going to be. And I randomly feel like maybe snowman would be a good guess. It feels like a long time since we've had one, just to be fair. And you know what? We haven't had one in Advent yet. So maybe this year they don't have one. Maybe it's not an every year thing where you get a snowman in the Star Wars. But we still got 3 days, so you never know. All right, let's see what y'all are saying. Everybody saying hello to LB. Hello, hello. Cheryl guesses a snowflake. My mom is guessing snowman again. She guessed both snowman. Camille says tree. Yeah, keep guessing. LB still guessing gingerbread man. That's what I do. I pick one and I stick with it till I get it. But we're getting kind of close to the end, so it gets precarious as to if that's a good plan or not. Diana says snowflake. Actually, we haven't had a snowflake in a while either, have we, now that I think about it? That's okay. I'm still going present. Day 21, same box, different color, so it is still mittens. Uh-oh. I mean, I'm not saying it's a Christmas tree, but typically the only ones that I have really problems opening like that are Christmas trees. So we'll see. It could be something different. We could be wrong. It could just be the placement in this little box. See? There he is. Found him. I knew it was going to be. I could feel it. And also, the dark chocolate is so good. I forget every time. I was just going to be real quiet and enjoy it there for a second. If I got to eat it, I might as well enjoy it. Snowman. All right. Mama and Mary are the winners. LB, I'm a professional loser at this game. I was 1 for 3 tonight, though, so I feel like if I get one of the 3, uh-oh. Wait, I dropped my chocolate. Where did it go? Well, that just don't make... I found it. But it fell on the floor, so we're gonna eat the milk chocolate for a minute. Everybody's laughing because of the snowman. Yeah, it's real funny. Oh, well, I'm glad that I'm making your evening. And sorry that you have to work early. I have to talk more about what happened today or tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll be busy. I won't. I'm the only one that I have to do it. Anyway, it's fine. Our milk chocolate is good too. All right, so we talked about cold weather, which wasn't actually the topic that I had wanted to sort of chat about this evening, but it is a good topic. I mean, because y'all be blowing my brains, like with pictures and just work. How many months ago was that? Like 2 or 3 months ago, Camille told me she signed up for her snowplow service. I'm like, there's a service for that? It's like a yard service, I guess. You just sign it. And if you don't get... That's so bizarre to me. I just can't even imagine. I don't understand how all that works. But anyway, the topic that I actually kind of wanted to talk to tonight was, for those of you who are on a health, wellness, weight loss journey, expedition, whatever you're calling it, right? As you start to lose weight, things happen that I don't know. I know people must talk about it because I'm talking about it. But I never knew or thought about these things beforehand. And so some of them I've talked about before, some of them I've shared in other videos, but I just kind of wanted to spend a minute chatting about that. And for those of you who have lost weight, what was something for you that was an unexpected, either positive or negative, right? At the time, I guess, because one of the things that I've mentioned before, and it's becoming more and more pronounced the smaller I get, is I can feel things inside of my body. Which, to those of you who may not be as large as I was, or who have may not been as small as I am anytime recently, you may not know or remember, but I don't ever remember feeling my collarbone before. And some days it kind of bothers me because it just protrudes. Or when I'm laying down on my back, my rib cage. I used to love to lay on my back and put my hands on my belly. But it wasn't really my belly. It was sort of, the top of your belly. Up here, up here, up here. Well, now when I do that, all I can feel is my rib cage and this weird indentation, and I feel like I could almost grab my rib cage. I know this may seem strange, but the other night I was feeling in lower places as a female, and there was weird, like, lump. Like, what is that? And then this morning, it wasn't there. So was it like something in my intestine that I got rid of this morning? Like, it's really it's strange. And I feel like I feel all of my bones in, like, I understand now what people mean when they say they have a bony butt. Like, because if you can feel it when you sit down, sometimes I feel like my bones can feel it, and it's weird and different. And there have been lots of nights, especially over the last, like, 2 months, which, one, granted, I mean, my dad died, so I'm not just the best at relaxing at night and going to sleep anyway, but it's amplified by the fact that my body feels weird. Like, to me, it feels weird. I hate to say the word weird. I keep saying I'm going to try to find a new word for that, but different. It feels different. Even giving people hugs it feels amazing. I'm a hugger. Y'all know I love a hug, but I'm normally on the big end of the hug. If that makes, like, I'm the big person in the hug. Maybe not the tall person, because I'm not very tall, but I'm normally the bigger person in the hug, and now I'm the smaller person in the hug. And when they hug, it still feels great, but it feels so different. And so I wanted to talk about different things like that just for a few minutes tonight. So let me go check the chat, because I kind of got off on a roll there for a minute. Let's see. Camille says she spent a lot of time touching her bones, hip bones, and collarbones. Oh, yeah, my hip bones. I didn't even tell. Yeah, I have hip bones. Like, I always thought my hip, I'm going to be honest, I thought my hip was in a different place because of, that sounds so silly, Misty, but it's the truth. I felt like my hip, they're so much lower than I thought. And like my elbows and my wrist, it's like I do things and I'm like, there's so many little things in here that you can feel. And Mom says her butt hurts when sitting. She doesn't have any fat back there. Well, I don't have as much fat as I used to back there. And I used to just have an elongated back. So, and now I've done so many squats, guys, like, I can flex my glutes. I looked in the mirror the other day and I moved a certain way and I was like, did my butt just move? What just happened? And so I looked in the mirror and I just flexed my glutes, and they just go whoop, and they get real high. It's really strange. This girly figure, I don't know what to do with it. I'm still learning it. Yeah, we have elongated backs in our family for the most part. Well, for me, I didn't get the Davis butt, so it feels odd. Sure. Hormones plus weight makes things feel different too. True. Cheryl says it's a different feeling for sure. Yeah, it was something that, look, I did it. It's like, and then it's like, it's weird. It's like you get these indentations in your body and it changes shape and form. And that is strength training. Before, I was just getting smaller, but looking the same. And I know I keep saying that strength training changes my body because I know that it does, but dadgum, it just continues to show up. And it's different. I also still struggle with how big I am in relation to people, places, and things. Because I feel big. I mean, I am still. There are people who start their weight loss and health expedition weighing less than I weigh right now, right? And I mean, I know people are like, you've done an amazing job. You've lost 150 pounds. And I do not disagree with that. But I mean, I was the one who got to 330 pounds. So, you know, not my best shining moment, I suppose. But we all come back from things that we wish we could have done better if given the opportunity. And so that's what I'm trying to do now, coming back from that. But I still, not even mentally, like mentally, I understand that I have changed. I understand that I'm much smaller, that I'm almost half the size of when I've started. Like mentally now, that was hard at first too, but mentally now I get it. And when I see myself in pictures, I can see the difference between myself now and myself even a few months ago, or certainly, a few years ago. But when I'm around other people, I still don't understand the space that I take up. Like in comparison, I don't understand how that works. And so sometimes when I do see pictures of me with other people, it is either shocking because I didn't expect there to be so much difference, or sometimes it looks right. So some days are better and easier now than others. Like for instance, we took a picture. Well, we take a picture every week when we go walk on Sundays. We always take a picture, but because we just do. I don't know exactly. Coach wants a picture. She wants a picture of us walking, so we take a picture every week. But we took pictures this week. It was me, Mary, and Natasha, and I felt like in those pictures, I looked like I should look. I felt like the appropriate size in relation to the people that I was with, and it didn't feel strange. But then a few weeks ago, there was a picture, and I was like, why do you, not that looking smaller is a bad thing, but why do you look so, like, what is wrong with the angle? You look different, odd. You look odd. So it is still something that I'm working on, something that I put focus on only because I've lost weight before. I've lost close to 100 pounds before, and I didn't recognize myself. I had an identity crisis. I didn't feel better, and so I just put all the weight back on. I mean, why? I'm not there now. Now it's different, but that's where I was then, right? Um, I'm not going back this time. I am who I am. I am who I say I am. I am who I'm trying to be, right? But I'm learning that as I go because it is so different. I know a lot of y'all tell me that you get my old videos recommended on YouTube. And so do I sometimes, to be honest, because I go to my own channel to make sure, my videos are there, they're playing, going to check comments, which I need to do. I'm several days behind on comments. I apologize. But I do go to my channel, and so even I get recommended my own videos, or some of my playlists will have like the thumbnail from an older video, and when I see it now, I more often relate to who I am now versus who I was. But it's still challenging. Yeah, different feeling for sure. I think that's where we left off. Camille was going to say, bring up difference with the muscles. Yeah, the muscles change my body shape a lot, and it changes the way my body moves and interacts with the world, which is fun and different thing to learn as well. Camille says her husband says he still goes sideways into things thinking he won't fit. You know what's really funny? I went sideways into my, you can't see it. Right there is my half bath underneath my stairs. And it's a small door. And I even going in, and I have hats hanging on it. Spoiler. I have I think there's like 9 or 10 on each side. So there's like 20 hats hanging on the door. And that's just about as wide as the door is. It's not very wide. And it used to be when I would open the door, I would go in sideways and I would still hit those hats. And so forever, I still went in sideways, went in sideways, went in sideways. And it was actually only a few months ago where I finally went in and then realized I didn't touch none of it. And I know when I first started losing the weight, and it is still one of my favorite things, but one of the things that I said was my favorite thing about losing weight is fitting in things. Because at 330 pounds, often I didn't. Or if I did, it was not comfortable for me to fit in it, especially restaurants, table or booth. Look at me. Why are you asking me that? Sorry, I didn't mean to get. You know I don't fit in a booth. I know it's not their job to judge or assume if I can or cannot sit in a booth. But as a person who could not fit in a booth, it just became, sometimes it would be frustrating to not fit places. I still often, when I'm in my car, am shocked at just how far away I am from the steering wheel. Because at my heaviest, my stomach touched my steering wheel. And now, I mean, there's easily, I could put 2 or 3 fists between my stomach and the steering wheel. That's how much I've lost. Well, a lot of you saw the reel that I put on Instagram, and I realized the other day I accidentally shared it to Facebook too, which is fine. I just didn't know until I saw that I had gotten notifications. But I took videos, or pictures rather. Well, Amy took pictures of me in a vest that I would wear, right? And so I held it out, and you could see that's a pretty fair representation of how big I was. So even driving feels different sometimes because I have so much more room in front of me to move my arms around and grab things, and I have a tiny car. I have a little Honda Fit. I have the tiniest car. His name is Fred because he's so little. If he ever breaks down, I could just slam my feet through the bottom and move him. But I was a big girl in a little car, and now I'm almost half that size and still in the same car. And now my car feels twice as big because I'm half as big. All my bones are hard, and I feel them all, and they feel weird. It's just, I don't know. None of this is bad, by the way. Please understand, this is all positive things. I'm just talking about them because a lot of people don't, and it's things that you don't think of, and sometimes it can challenge your brain because it's such a change from who you were into who you're destined to be, but you have to be brave enough to let it happen. So, hello, Marcy. I don't know if I saw your comments coming up as I was talking a little bit, but I don't know that I said hello to you. I'm so strong. I try to show up for myself every day. Cheryl says it takes a while for our brains to recognize the changes, and this is yourself and new shape. Mary says I'm so tiny in my tiny car. Amy's been calling me skinny butt. Oh, Marcia's gone home from the dentist. You're in the dentist. Ooh, wee. All right, and then everybody's saying, yeah, stay safe, Marcy. So, yeah, I won't keep y'all very much longer tonight. I wanted to talk about a few things, like that. And again, they're not negative because y'all know I complain about laundry. Let me just add another one. I complain about laundry all the time. I hate it. I'm the only person in this house. The dogs don't wear clothes. They hate them. I'm the only one dirty in clothes. And I dirty a bunch of them. But do you know what one good thing is about wearing a size medium versus a 4X? It's easier to fold. Just like logistically, the clothes are easier to fold. It used to be tricky to figure out how to fold a 4X shirt to fit into a drawer. So I mainly just hung everything up. And I was getting rid of some of the clothes while I was on leave. Some of the bigger clothes that I still had that I had gone through once and given away a lot, but I went through again and wanted to give away some more. They were heavy. Like even the clothes were heavy because there was so much material and they were so big. So you're already big. Your clothes are heavy because, there's more material. And it's just things that you never think about until they change. And then sometimes people don't talk about it. And so when we say it's a lifestyle change, it's more than a lifestyle change of just working out several days a week, eating the foods that make you feel the best. Your life changes. So much of your life changes. And don't be scared of that because it's a good thing. And even though it's different and it can be scary, you're worth it. So keep going. Keep showing up. Keep doing it. You can. I can. I am. I don't have any intention of going back. Now I've found out how to feel good. I don't ever want to go back to feeling the way that I was. I'm happy to be here and I'm excited for whatever future God decides to give me. I'm going to remain prayerful in that and we'll see where I go. Because I don't know. I don't know. Like I've said before, people ask me what my goal weight is. I have no idea. I mean, I feel like I could still lose weight. So I anticipate that will happen. I think I probably can get down to the 165, which would be losing half my body weight. It's only another, 10 or 12 pounds. And to be honest, and another topic that I can talk about it at one point is possible skin removal surgery, because I do have a lot of it. And I probably have 10 pounds easily just of extra skin that I could get rid of. I don't plan on doing that anytime soon, and I don't plan on doing it unless it becomes like a physical necessity. Right now, it's not comfortable. My arms, those of you who follow me know my arms have a lot of excess skin around my stomach as well, because that's where I held a large majority of my weight. A lot of it is just skin that you can move around and is pliable and malleable, and it's, you got to tuck it in places and and move it around and kind of smooth it out. And it can be tricky sometimes. Or like I always joke, we'll be doing like this morning we were doing kickboxing, and she didn't have us do it today, but every time we do kickboxing, I always think, oh, am I gonna have to punch up? Because every time when I punch up, the skin hits me in the face. Sometimes just doing different exercises, that will happen. Or when I jump, if I'm not wearing fancy pants, or if the fancy pants that I have are just around the waist and not a high rise, all that skin in the stomach, it just hits and slaps, and it's uncomfortable, but worth it. I'd rather that than being 330 pounds again. So I don't have a goal weight. I don't know what body shape I'll end up having. I anticipate it will continue to change, and there's no telling what I'm going to look like this time next year, because the strength training, like I said, has just transformed the way that my body looks. the way that my body moves, the way that I can interact with things. I just jumped off of a curb. I don't know why. Why did I jump off of a curb? Because I could. I guess. But you do it. You just keep going. Just things change. Modify, adapt, overcome. I love this for me too. I love all of it. You're happy I'm here too. Thank you, Diana. I'm now happy that I'm here too. Thanks, Cheryl. I believe you can do it too, Cheryl. Even more than believe it. I know you can. I've seen you do it. Hey, Coach. Welcome. You're late, but you're here. We're wrapping up pretty soon. Tonight's discussion was a little bit about things that you don't think about with extreme weight loss. So fitting in things is still my favorite. Feeling all of my bones, still not a fan. It gets a 2. Feeling all of my bones gets a 2. Having tinier clothes that are easier to fold, new favorite. So that's all for tonight. But I'm just gonna end it by saying, and it's a good thing that you're here, Coach. As a reminder, I will have a video tomorrow for VLogMas, but on Friday morning at 7 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing another live stream workout with my coach, Kirsten QuickFit. Her information is always in the description of the video below. And I am excited to see. Because I look at myself and I see myself, but I don't always have something to compare to. So in some ways, people will see the changes in me first because my brain just isn't ready to see them yet. But I am really curious to see how much I have progressed. I mean, I feel like if when I started, my fitness level was a 1, right? By the time I did that video, I was probably a 2. And now I'm probably like a 5. Like I'm not bad. I can do some of the things in a standard progression, and then some of them I have different progressions. And we'll be talking about those as we go, and I'll be showing them because I'll be doing them. But I am still just really excited to see that difference. So make sure you take pictures. Make sure you check in with yourself. Make sure you pay attention to the things that change, and know that it's okay if you end up being different, because I think in order to make it a lifestyle change, you have to be. Because if you don't change, then you stay the same, right? And if you stay the same, then you stay the same. So I have not been a big embracer of change in my life. My mama can tell you that. My poor mama. I remember the first time my mom got contacts. She looked odd. She looked so weird without her glasses. I did not like it. I just wanted her to wear her glasses. She looks so weird. I'm not big on change. In the past, I have not been, but now I'm embracing it. And now I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone. I'm changing up everything. I'm doing new things. I have talked to, I have things coming up in 2023 that I know I want to do. I want to do a ropes course because I think that I can. And Natasha and I were actually talking about rock wall climbing. I don't know where I'll be at that, but I feel like it's something that I could try and would be fun. And one thing Coach Kirsten always says is change it up, right? And I like changing it up. But I also like consistency, and there's the consistency of doing it and the consistency of changing it up. So let's see. Oh, everybody's telling you hello, Coach. I'm way behind. Strength, baby. Yeah. Catch the replay. That's very excited. I'm very excited to see the difference too. And I am gonna watch. I'm gonna watch part of the first video, and I'm gonna watch this video after it's done. I'll be doing it while I'm doing it, but I will go back and look because I've worked really hard, and I want to see the progress over the last year, and I know that I will, and I'm excited about it in a weird way, like validation of yeah, you're crushing it. Uh, oh no, Santa got called to a fire? No. He was getting close too. Oh no. I mean, he needs to put out the fire. But at least she doesn't understand and won't be disappointed. I can imagine if, like, you were a child that wanted to see Santa again. We've already talked about how it creeps me out a little bit. Even as an adult, it's so interesting to me. I actually have a video of my stepdad, who is a helper of Santa, getting ready on my family channel, and it was so interesting. And like again, I love, like, for other people who get into that, I think it's really cool. It's not, I don't enjoy things like that, but I remember I was doing a transition of seeing him in regular, his regular clothes, and then when I came back up, I had him as Santa Claus, and he did his ho ho ho, and boy, I got chills like up and down my spine, and I 100% sat in his lap. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, this was like 3 years ago, probably. Anyway, I'm sorry that she didn't get to see Santa on the fire truck. Maybe he'll still get to come and see her. Oh, I say it funny. How else do you say fire? Is that oh no. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome that I say fire fun. I know. What do you say? How do you fire? It's a fire truck. People make fun of the way I say what I call the "ot" words. Fight, right, not, white. I typically get comments on those words. Fire. 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 I don't know. It's fine. People like my accent. I'm just going to keep telling myself that and believing it, because I don't know that they like it, but they comment on it a whole lot. That's how Northerners say it. I don't know. It's a fire. I don't know. Fun. We have fires and stuff. Accents are very cool. They really are. I love accents from all over. You live in the South, grew up in the North. I've only been here, so I only speak here. I mean, like, I took Spanish in high school and in college, and would totally speak it with a Texas accent. It's not, like, it's not cute. It's not Spanish. And people can do impersonations, and they can change accents, and I think that is so cool. I talk like this, and only like this. This is the only voice that I have. I don't have other voices. I don't have other accents. I have this. This is what I have. Oh, tomorrow night the Coca-Cola truck will bring him to Larry's. Ooh, that'll be fun. It really is cool. I had so much fun filming that video too, actually, of him getting ready. It's such a process. Carolyn says, like the joke about the 3 wise men dressed up as firemen. You speak strong Midwestern. I still don't understand why it's called Midwestern, and I'm waiting for someone to explain that. I know I said we were going to be wrapping it up, but maybe we can take this offline in the Discord, Camille. Why is it Midwestern? What are you the west of? Because y'all are straight up the middle. West of the what? Why is it the Midwest? What are you west of? Because you're not west of the middle, because all the Midwest is like east of the middle of the United States. What? where, let me not start on that because I feel like I could rant about that. What is the Midwest the west of? But I do agree, you do speak a strong Midwestern, and I love it. Camille has the best words ever. I love all of Camille has all of the fun words, and I love it. So, anyway, reminder: live stream Friday morning on my coach's channel, Kirsten QuickFit, 7 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Eastern. Love to have you there. I have it linked on my community tab if you need to find it. Yeah, you always wondered why they say you're Midwest. Good question. Always wondered it too. Me too, because it doesn't. You'll Google and we'll discuss. I love you, Camille. Please let me know. What is it the west of? Because at first I thought, well, is it west of the Mississippi? Maybe. That's the only thing that I can think of. But I don't even think all of the Midwest is west of the Mississippi. So I don't know. We'll discuss. We'll discuss later. Not here. Maybe later here. You never know. Yes, 6 a.m. Mountain, Diana. 6 a.m. Mountain. That's super early. But again, as we've discussed, if you can't be there live, you can always catch the replay. Support the channel. Go subscribe if you haven't already. Do the Tuesday and Thursday workout videos with her. Anyway, so there's that. So yeah, live stream, workout Friday morning, and then I'll be doing the live streams again on my channel on Friday and Saturday. Saturday night, I'll be opening my presents from Santa Claus. He's coming early. I'll go check again, Mom, to see if he's here yet. And then, yeah, just talking about all of the ways that an extreme amount of weight loss can change you. And even smaller amounts of weight loss can have huge impacts on just your overall mental and physical movements, right? So don't be scared of it. Embrace change if you can, because it's fun. It feels good to feel good. I hadn't said that in a long time until I said it on that post, but I think it all the time because it does. It feels good to feel good. It sometimes feels like you have weird parts in you and you got it. Don't worry about them. Don't panic. If you have a weird lump, see if that weird lump is there tomorrow, because maybe it's just something moving through your bowels. I really don't know what that was, but I'm not going to worry about it because it's not there anymore. So that's going to do it for tonight, guys. Oh, you think it's worth it? I appreciate that. I think it's worth it too. I mean, it's 7 for me, but normally our boot camps are 6:30 in the morning, which that's, y'all know, I get up. I just get up and do it. It's not even hard. I'm not even going to lie. It's not even hard. Kirsten says, wise words, Misty, the best perspective and shares. It is a different perspective, and it's one that I don't often hear people talk about. And as someone who's going through it, I want to make sure that other people who are also going through it are prepared, because I think a lot of the times we give up because of the change and maybe we're not ready. And it's okay if you're not ready right now, but as you go, you can adapt. And you deserve to be the healthiest version of yourself that you can be. And I know that you can do it. And if you want any support, let me know, and I'll be happy to. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you don't. Subscribe if you know how. And comment down below. Are you going to come watch me and Coach work out on Friday morning? And if not, are you going to catch the replay? And is there anything, for those of you who may have lost weight either in the past or are currently doing so, that I might not have mentioned that would be insightful for other people who are going along this path as well? Have a great evening, everybody. And until next time, I'll see you on a video tomorrow. Have a good one.